The Buenos Aires Book Fair, taking place this month, is one of the most important literary events in the Spanish-speaking world. The 3-week festival generates a welcome boost in sales for publishing houses. But this is a sector that is struggling in Argentina's faltering economy.
Bookshops are the most affected. They have high running costs with tariffs going up and other costs. The sector is not doing well. But editors are used to these ups and downs, and we try to keep going.
According to the Argentine Book Chamber, sales have dropped 30% since 2015. This sector and many other sectors of the Argentine economy are facing difficulties with inflation and rising gas and electricity bills. The government is removing long-standing subsidies to reduce the fiscal deficit. But tariff hikes for consumers and business are adding to inflation. The government's aim is for 15% inflation this year, but most analysts expect a figure of over 20%. And dramatically, as emerging markets suffered the US dollar's rise last week, Argentina was one of the worst hit. The peso is now the worst performing currency in the region this year, and the central bank adjusted interest rates 3 times, up to 40%, to prevent a further slide in the currency, presenting yet more problems for Mauricio Macri's economic team. Former Finance Minister Guillermo Nielsen is concerned by the increasing level of debt Argentina has accumulated in the past 2 years, as well as the government's response last week.
All economic crises are serious, but of course Argentina's situation is far better than what it was in 2001. But nevertheless, each crisis has its own complexities, and this is not out of the chart. That is, the current crisis is also very risky for Argentina. This needs to be solved, and the government needs to move forward at very high speed, which is not doing it.
With the memory of the 2001 economic crash still fresh, businesses and consumers face not only higher prices, but also growing uncertainty about what lies ahead. Joel Richards, CGTN, Buenos Aires.